See who if anybody comes in this morning. Let's see, I'll do a quick share. Come hang out. Morning tackle talk. Still, what is up, my friend? Just hanging out in the heart of Lexington, killing some time. Yes, sir. Yeah, I got about 2.5 hours to kill. My wife's having a MRI done this morning, and you can't go in the hospital. So I'm actually sitting on top of the parking garage, enjoying the scenery. There's water nearby, but it takes a long time to get there. I mean, I'm smack dab in the middle of Lexington. There is a fountain up here. I wish, but uncoincidentally, I didn't bring a rod with me today. Now, tomorrow is a whole different ball game. Because we'll be on the other side of Lexington. And there's lots of nice little spots over there. What are you getting into today? Let's share this one out again real quick. Inspections. Y'all still gotta have vehicle inspections up there? Man, it is foggy out here. Look at this. That's crazy, man. Of course, y'all got all those toll booths and toll roads up there too. I don't think Kentucky's ever had to have vehicle inspections. I know you used to have to in North Carolina. Yeah, rain's supposed to be coming in about 11, 12 o'clock today. I do plan on trying to sneak off to Cabela's by the end of the day. If not today, tomorrow, definitely. Watch hours are currently at 2,200. I've still got a bit long ways to go. Flo, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Trust me, I'd much rather be doing something else than sitting in a car like this. You guys want to hear some crazy stuff? So I'm driving over here this morning, and on the radio, you know they make kids Play-Doh, right? Well, now they have adult scented Play-Doh in the following scents: mom jeans, overpriced latte, dad sneakers, spa day, Lord of the Lawn, and King of the Grill. Well, have fun today, Flo. But here's the thing. The adult scented Play-Dohs are double the price of the regular scent for the kids. Yeah, I know. Like, what would mom jeans smell like? A mix of, oh, I don't know, baby poop, baby food, something like that. I hope the weather keeps warm a little bit next week. I'm planning on going after some smallies. I discovered this one place I went to. It's actually in a spot that I've been to at least one time every year for the past 10 years, but I've never fished it. Homesteading, Northern Michigan. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. And this place is actually literally beside the oldest general store in the country. It's called Penn Store. I know it's going to be a good one then, bud. I filmed one yesterday. I'm hoping to have it edited and done by tomorrow night. And let's just say Bigfoot meets coffee will be the good deal. Bigfoot, it's going to be Bigfoot meets the president. I'm glad you said something. I've still got to do that. I completely forgot about doing that 40 question. I think 2 people sent me a message wanting me to do it. And I've been pranking my wife relentlessly this month. It's really fun when I put a mask on that turtle back there. Let's see. What I got back here? Got the handy dandy clown mask. Got the goblin mask. Now, I think there's a Batman mask back there too. Yep. Man, I've got some more tricks up my sleeve. See, my wife's birthday is actually on Halloween. It just looks up. My anniversary is on the 13th of October. So my wife believes in having a full month-long celebration of her birthday. So what better way to do that than scare her every day, at least on something. But I got it real good the other night. Her aunt called her, wanted her to come pick up some cake that she had made. So I snuck in the car before she left. In the very back. And I had this on. And I would occasionally just pop my head up. Bad thing, she almost wrecked, but she wouldn't hurt nothing. It was hilarious. But I need some more good ideas. Homesteading, I'm going to let you know your video. I've got your video getting ready to drop, and I paired it up with Swampy Acres Homestead. So I got those two videos dropping together. I've got the Monster Bass for this month will be dropping today. Most definitely. Most definitely. Then I've got a tournament video coming up after that. Yep. Send me a PayPal for that other knife. If you wouldn't mind, please, sir. I'm surprised there's not any more helicopters coming in and out. This place is usually hopping with helicopters. Yeah. Flo, I know you've been fishing. All right, something I'm going to start doing too. If you've noticed, I've had some more activity on my actual Facebook page. So what I'm starting to do is this. I've stumbled across channels all the time. And basically, if I find a video that I like really good, you've got great content, you don't necessarily have to be fishing, but I'm going to start shouting you guys out and putting links to you guys' videos, channels, actually on the Pond Predator page on Facebook. So that way, for you small guys, give you some more traction, get your face out there a little bit more. If you've got a video you'd like me to, kind of boost a little bit, I can do that. Just send me a message with the link or something like that, and I'll get it on there too. but trout season is coming. I'm actually got to go get my trout stamps today. So what other projects do you guys have going on right now? Oh, no worries, man. No worries. I have put up a new intro and outro to my videos now. I think I've got like maybe 5 or 6 now for the outros or intros. A couple of them's Halloween based, and I'm thinking I'm gonna do one for like every major holiday. Yeah, you do have a killer intro. My next giveaway is going to be based off my Facebook page. Once I hit 225 likes and followers on there, I am doing a giveaway. What will be in that giveaway is this. I'm going to take at least one bait or product that I'm pro staff for that I really like, and it's going to go in that giveaway. So you will be seeing there'll be some Nico baits in there of some sort. It'll either be caddisfly, hellgrammite, tadpole, or the bass worm. One of those 4. Yes, sir. And then on the far out food standpoint, there'll be some sample stuff in there. Anywhere between lemon pepper. If you like spicy stuff, you can tell me that, and I'll probably put something in there spicy wise. There will be some Bass Reaper stuff in there, and maybe, just maybe, there will be a special pond predator lure handcrafted by Marty's Lures himself off the Pond Predator line. Oh, yeah. And a Pond Predator t-shirt or hat. That sounds like a pretty good bundle. Well, today I am actually in Lexington. It is about an hour from my hometown, but my wife had to come up here and get an MRI for her shoulder, and she had to get one of them good ones where they have to shoot dye into you, and that thing takes about 2.5 hours. So I'm here in Lexington, killing time, waiting for the phone call that she's done. And then I think she said we got a couple other doctor's appointments. We got to meet up with one of our friends for lunch, and that'll be the extent of today. And then we get to do it all over again tomorrow. But I'm bringing a rod with me tomorrow. That, and I gotta go finish picking up something for her birthday. Still in the building. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. I did get a new desk for the studio today, or yesterday. It's going to be perfect setup. I'm going to have my fish tank sitting right directly behind it. Put a camera there so we can do some in-house lure action reviews. Much appreciated. And then I think I may go get a couple of bluegill or something like that and put in there too. My wife walked into my studio room yesterday and tried to say I had a fishing problem. She said my room looked like a store. I said, well, because on my backdrop, I've got a bait wall. I've got another little shelf that's got all the monster bass boxes that I've started to do slams for. Once I unbox them, I'll put them back in the box and set them there for a later date to do. Hey, whatever helps you sleep at night, man. Yeah. And what she don't know is I just bought 2 more sets of pegboards. She wants to see a storefront. Well, guess what? I'll show her a storefront. I took a sticker that says sharp objects inside, and I put it on the door there. And she had the nerve to ask me why I had that sticker up there. I said, hey, it's fair warning, there's sharp objects in there. If you get stuck with a hook in there, that's on you, not on me. Yeah, I got to phase out some of my old stuff on the wall. I'm either debating on doing a giveaway with some of those, or just taking and giving some out to some kids I come across. But still, I'm telling you, you need to get you some of those obsidian hellgrammites. Anything will hit it. Anything will hit that hellgrammite. And that obsidian smell is right up your alley. Is that security? Nope. I've had Barney Fife come up here a couple times already today before I started going live. Want to know if he could help me with something. I was like, well, you don't have any donuts or anything, do you? Then he got mad and walked off. Yeah, this place is weird. The same cop, rent a cop, or right around here, I've seen him in a, yep, the same cop has literally come in here. First time he was in an SUV. Second time he was actually on a bike. The third time he was in a truck. And the fourth time he was on a Segway. I'm waiting for the next time I see him being on a horse, because there are horse cops here. Yeah, I had to go hit Chick-fil-A up this morning. How much trouble do you think I could get into if I went to Cabela's and I brought out my micro rod and I tried to hook up with one of those donkeys in the aquarium they got there? But I'm going to need somebody that's going to be slower than me. So that way if something goes down, I can bolt and then they'll get it. Got any suggestions? I've never heard this place be so quiet. So who's ready for some winter fishing? – 100% truth. Yeah, I have a buddy with you, old acquaintance, bad neighbor. Take your pick. Give him some special cologne. Yep. Do I dress like this all the time? Hey man, this is a comfortable hoodie. Yeah, I usually wear this hat all the time. Mr. Stanley Orchard. Good to see you this morning, buddy. Guys, if you don't have Stanley Orchard, you need to grab him up. Based down in Texas. He is the saltwater junkie. Be sure to hit that like button. Fishing with Fred. How you doing, buddy? And I appreciate you too, Stanley. Just out here killing some time while the wife's in the hospital getting an MRI done. Yeah, all is good. All is good. Another thing too, Flo, is since I've lost all this weight, I hate buying new clothes. Oh, it's no worries, Stanley. She has chronic shoulder issues, so she gets to go have some fun this morning. Yeah, it's hard to believe. My year ago since I had surgery was the 24th. I go for my year appointment tomorrow. When I weighed this morning, I'm down 143 pounds. I still got about 20 to go. Yeah, still, you gotta check Stanley out. He does it all. Surf fishing, pier fishing, jetty fishing. He's even been known to eat a jellyfish or two. This place is starting to fill up a little bit now. Guys, you that I know several of you are YouTubers in general, but Stanley Orchard gets a big shot of respect from me. He's actually kind of took me under his wing for a little while and editing and give me tips on all my videos and stuff. So he's a pretty good deal. Most definitely. Appreciate it, Stanley. I'm trying to talk my wife into letting me put a little outdoor pond outside. I got to get some major brownie points in if I want to do that. Then I can put some bluegill, maybe a couple of bass or two. Then I have to put a net over it so the wildlife don't get in there and take them. All right, here's a question for you. What is your go-to brand of hooks? Honestly, I've been more partial to Trapper Tackle. I'm glad I got a little stockpile of them before they went out of business. But I've started using Spear Point now too. And those are some solid hooks. They've kind of got the same little design as Trapper Tackle. Kind of makes me wonder if somehow they're involved with them. Yeah, Mustad's good too. Good, we're a little bit mustad. Gamakatsu. I do like Gamakatsu's finesse wide gap hooks. Yep. There's only one or two places I know you can still get trapper tackles now. That's Tackle Warehouse, and I think Amazon still had some too. Yeah, I like using those Gamakatsu 2-aught finesse hooks on tadpoles. But you need to, Stanley, if you want to go artificial a little bit, I guarantee you those tadpoles will work awesome down there with you. Google Maps. That's how I find a lot of my stuff still, especially if I'm in a new area. That's how I was told. That's how I found and realized that that place was there that I went to last at Penn's store. But man, that place was stocked up with smallmouth. And Stanley, I will be heading your way. I think it is the middle of March. We'll get you on some freshwater donkeys. And Texas has got a lot of big ones. Then when you come up here, we'll put you on the Donkey Bourbon Trail. Hey, Adam. We are killing time. Thank you. Because with all this COVID mess going on, I can't actually go in the hospital with my wife. She's getting an MRI done on her shoulder this morning. And so I got about 2.5 hours to kill. Send it to North Carolina. I thought you was going to send it to Kentucky there, Flo. No, thank you, Adam. Everything's good. Did Section 8 ever finish that, Flo? Guys, you know what we're talking about. Backroads and Bastards is another channel. I think he's either in Texas or California. I can't really remember. He created this challenge with a spinnerbait he had made up, and he's wanting it to hit every state in the country, including Alaska and Hawaii. And the challenge is this: you catch at least one fish. It doesn't have to be a bass, it can be any fish whatsoever, off that lure. You have 7 days to complete that challenge. If you cannot, yeah, I know. And if you can't catch a fish on that spinnerbait in a lot amount of time, then you've got to eat some crickets. First it went, Backroads had it. Then it went to South Carolina. And I think up to Wisconsin. Not just any crickets, Adam. Flavored crickets. Sour cream and onion, barbecue, salt and vinegar, I think a Cajun one. I don't plan on eating crickets either. In it to win it. Flo, have you already got it? That's what I'm talking about. But at least, yeah, he's got a nice multitude of fish down there. Well, I mean, you could. Wow. Who's got the longest thing? Captain Clueless? Very true, Adam. Very true. Who are you sending it to in North Carolina? Combos. Wow. I hadn't had a combo and I couldn't tell you how long. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be coming to me sometime. Hey, start plugging them in every video. You never know, they could come and knocking at the door. That's good homesteading. Well, there's your promo, Adam. Make you a YouTube short. Oh, okay. I think I'm going to do my 40 question challenge on a live stream. But I'm thinking of doing a spin on this spinnerbait challenge. Another one on the side to see. Go to Sam's Club. That's exactly where I'm heading after this, is the Sam's. Got to replenish the pantries. I can't wait to see that one. But here's what I'm thinking for a challenge too. No combos. More like beef jerky, nuts. My wife's got to get some stuff. And if they had a good price on meat, get more meat. Because there for a while, Sam's Club was cheaper than anything around here. They used to have 12 pounds worth of meat for like, I think it was like $12. And that was back in June. Okay. I'll have to check him out. But the challenge I'm thinking about is this. Instead of being a spinnerbait challenge, I'm thinking it's going to be catch a fish on 4 different plastics. And I'm thinking about putting it in I'm debating on whether it's going to be a Nico only challenge or if I throw some Bass Reaper stuff in there too. And the rules will be simple. Catch one fish, any fish, on every one of the lures. And we'll have to figure out something for a consequence if you can't do it. There's got to be something good. Trout fishing in West Virginia. Hey, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. One of these parks up here just got 5,000 trout put in it. So I think I'm going after some trout tomorrow. And the perfect thing about it, the park is literally 5 minutes of the appointments I have to be at. What are you using for bait, Adam? Are you fly fishing? Y'all can't have barbs on your hook, can you? Gotcha. I know there's at least 2 wild trout streams around here. Gotcha. That's that good New Jersey condition there for you. But there is an actual trout stream, a complete man-made trout stream that's over by Hatchery Creek. You'll see what I'm talking about. Google on YouTube, Hatchery Creek trout stream. It took them, I think, about 10 years to make this one. But it is nice. You never know. You might solve the crime of the century. For trout fishing, I've started, generally I'll use a spinning grub or a rooster tail of some sort. But this year, yep, Adam Mahara did it. They'll have you on every talk show all across the city. I found Jimmy Hoffa. And then Adam disappears because they didn't want Jimmy Hoffa found. But I'm going to plan on using more plastics trout fishing. So I'm going to try the Helgermite because I'm not call off the Helgermite. I'm going to use the caddis fly. And then I've got some stone flies and mayflies to try too. So it's going to be very interesting. And I've booked a trip for Newland next year too. Saltwater Born, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Fat Basses, how you doing? The Helgermite does not discriminate. Anything will eat that. Anything. The only freshwater fish that I've fished for around here that I've not caught one off of it has been a carp. The catfish, all four of the bass types here, panfish, they all eat it. Y'all be sure to check each other out. Basses, I am actually in Kentucky. But the best video I've made to date, I may bring that out. I may drop it tomorrow. Or I may wait till next week. But it's probably by far the best fishing video I've had in a long time, adventure-wise. Hey, that Dr. Squatch stuff works. No snow? This is my current view for right now. Oh, speaking of the devil, there's the rent-a-cop. He's in an SUV again. Central Baptist Hospital is right here. This is where we're at right now. And directly ahead right there is part of UK Hospital. And then also over there to the left, right where my finger's at, is the other part of UK Hospital. But it actually feels really good out here. I thought he's going to stop again. Yeah, I love Kentucky. I'm originally from North Carolina. Kentucky. Yeah, I'm originally from North Carolina. I've been in Kentucky for almost 14 years now. See what the car says on it. Car is currently saying 52 degrees. And then, let's see, UK's official campus is, let's see, yep, it's straight behind me. It's about 5 blocks to where I was showing you. I know E-Town. I know E-Town well. I fish down there a lot. So here's your question, guys. What is the coolest place you've ever fished at? That's a nice spot. That is a real nice spot. I usually go to Freeman Lake. There's some big donkeys in there, especially since the three surrounding lakes, they were draining it to fix the dams. Well, we were in Bozeman, Montana. Yes, those offshore rigs look nice. Yes, when those three surrounding lakes, when they drain them, they probably put about 6 or 8 huge catch nets in every single one of them. And all those fish from over there, they brought to Freeman. Ah, I know what you're talking about now. That would be a pretty cool place to fish. They're probably gone by now. Yep, that's right. Yeah. I want to go fish in Yellowstone. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be great. Yeah, I'd like to fish at Yellowstone, and I want to go down to the Everglades and get some peacock bass. That's good to know, Adam. Most definitely. That is, I told my wife, I was like, well, if we hit the lottery, I'll let you go wherever you want to go, but I'm going on a fishing tour around the world. Yep. Island life fishing gets on them too. Them and tarpon. You guys seen those videos where they're catching fish out of storm drains? Well, I found one of those around here. It's actually in Frankfurt. Very much so. And I didn't believe it till I actually saw a guy doing it. All right, still. And he was jigging with a little marabou jig. He was bringing bluegill and crappie right and left out of it. You can do that up in PA too. Yeah, I'd like to get on some peacocks. I'd like to get on some tarpons. Believe it or not, I've never caught a walleye. I've got a sawguy before. I've not caught a muskie. I got ran off of a retention pond about 3 weeks ago. The guy that owned it gave me permission. Then apparently he got a divorce from his wife, and his wife shut everybody out of it. Yeah, I mean, because you got to think about all those. You got them underwater creeks and rivers And if those are down there, you know there's got to be more fish in there. Yeah. Here's another funny story. One of the places I fish, or used to fish, you've seen it in a couple of my episodes. I think the last time I filmed one there was one of the crawl episodes I did. I've fished at this place religiously probably 4 years now. It's a good sized little pond, right beside a restaurant, and I had permission to fish there. Been doing it religiously. Well, one day I went over there fishing, and here comes the game warden. Said, I got some good news and bad news. What? He goes, good news is you're not in trouble. Bad news, you can't fish over here anymore. I said, okay. So I had permission. He goes, yeah, I know. He gave me a list of everybody that had permission. But apparently, and I didn't believe it till he kind of brought me closer to it, the pond's like right here in this area. You got a restaurant, you got a steakhouse here, another restaurant, and the hotel on the hill. Well, back over here, this whole place was probably, the whole land is probably close to 2,000 acres. Well, back here about 100 foot, yeah, I did. So back here about 100 foot to 200 foot behind some trees was a homeless camp, a tent city. The lady that kind of watches over the lake, works one of the big shots in the hotel. Leroy Johnson III, right? And she said they'd been coming down there. She'd come down there numerous times, told them, hey, you can't be fishing here, can't be fishing here. Or the last time they did, she went down there, there was 2 people in the pond doing some severe washing, if you catch my drift. The lady was scarred for life. So therefore, when the owner found out, he put an axe on everybody coming down there, at least for about 6 months. He said when the cops came down there, they cleared out probably 200 tents. So that was one of my promising spots that I lost for a little bit. Now, how many of you have been ran off from a fishing spot? I found a key thing to see. Very true. That's happened a few times when I go and when I look on Google Maps for places. I used to take and park probably, if I'm in a city area, I'll park like 3 or 4 blocks away or a parking lot somewhere, and then I'll get out and walk over there. But the key thing to it, though, is keep moving. See, it happens to everybody. So now I'll go in. I've got a, let's see, what's the name of the app? It's like Trail Cam or something like that. It's like $2 a month. 3 months. True. True. And no, that's another thing. If you're going to fish someplace, somebody's letting you come on land, or if it's public or what, it's not that hard if you pick up your trash and pick up after yourself. Yeah, that's everywhere though. Still, I could take you to a spot right now, and it's a public place, city park, fine, and it's bad. It's absolutely bad. But yeah, when I go to a fishing spot, I will take a Kroger sack or a trash bag, and I'll usually keep one or two in my pack bag. And if I come across something, I'll pick it up and put it in there. Yeah, people just don't realize if they pick up after themselves, it makes it a whole lot better for everybody. Yep. One day I think I did nothing but pick up trash. You heard that, Mr. Stanley Orchard. You've been challenged. Well, guys, I hate to have to cut this short, but the wife is calling. Looks like I gotta come pick her up. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. Probably plan on doing it again in the morning, just depending on how things go, and maybe tomorrow evening. Later, still. Y'all have a good one, and we'll catch you next time around. Y'all have a great one. Thanks for stopping by.